anybody else felt like they've been alone their whole life? I come from a big family, and somehow that had like the opposite effect of not feeling alone, where there was just so many different people to focus on. You kind of become invisible in the crowd. I was one of the weird kids anyways. I had a huge imagination, a lot of annoying habits. I was sad all the time and frustrated. Probably made me really cranky. We were homeschooled. My parents were religious. We basically grew up on this commune surrounded by only other members of the friends and family, which, don't get me wrong, was awesome most of the time, but I never really fit in there either. And I think it might be worse now that I'm an adult. I feel even more alone and isolated. Now I'm stuck at home with the kids and I can't just, take off into the woods and go do my own thing. Anywhere I want to go, you got to pack up 3 whiny children and just listen to the fussing the whole time. So now that most of the friendships I made in my life have perished due to a variety of circumstances, I find myself feeling so alone and isolated. It's very hard to keep and maintain friends. I don't know why. You can reach out to people and be like, oh, hey, how are you? But everybody's busy. They got their own stuff going on. So it just contributes to the loneliness. Plus, to make matters worse, I happen to be married to one of the world's most social, extroverted people on the planet. So unfortunately, I can't rely on him to be around me all the time. I don't know why. I've been seeing more and more of it all over social media. People are just depressed and feeling like they're the only person in a sea of all of the others. There's no real connection anymore. People are busy and technology is everywhere. Everybody's glued to their phones. Or they're just too busy and they're working like 2 or 3 jobs just to make sure all the bills get paid. So I feel like if you didn't grow up with a really strong core group of college friends, or the guys who are still hanging on since high school and you guys go on little retreats and you have 15 weddings to go to a season, then you're basically just SOL, because where do you find people? You know what I mean? Like last year I put out a legitimate friend advertisement on one of those giant stay-at-home mom groups. Yeah, out of 15,000 people, 2 people showed up. Did you hear me? 2 people. And I still talk to one of those. Thank you, Susan. I don't know. After you put in all that hard work and effort and trying to arrange things or reach out to people, and it's not entirely their fault, because like I said, people are busy. We've all got our own lives to live, but it really makes you feel like, why try? I don't have the extra energy to expend to people who aren't going to give it back. You know what I mean? Because I got to show up for my kids. But why? Why is it so hard? But I guess after a while, you got to address the common denominator here, and that's me. I'm the oddball, man. I've always been weird. I feel like my brain is on a different level than other people's, and sometimes that's higher, and sometimes that's just way lower, where I am not able to keep up. I feel like it shouldn't be that way. I'm kind and funny. I'm interested in just about anything you have to talk about. Food, shows, politics, books, elephants. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to talk about it, I'm ready. Or we can not talk. You can do all the talking and I'll just listen. I'm a great listener. You want to sit around and cry? I got you. I'll help you. I'm a sympathetic crier. I'll start crying right away. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of it. I think I'm going to focus on the only 5 people who do still talk to me, and that's where I'm going to leave it. So my message to you is, if you're feeling like me, very alone and sad and by yourself, feel free to leave a comment and reach out to me anytime. I will be more than happy to talk to you. I told ChatGPT about all of this, and my gosh, an AI program got me feeling like I was ready to cry. Look at what he said to me. You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Take care of yourself. You matter. Thank you, ChatGPT. I'm so glad that we're on good terms, because I know that one day you're probably going to take over the world. Be kind to your local AI.